Hey, how's it going, guys? Another wine review for you all. This time we got a Pinot Noir. It is from Bourgogne, France. And the interesting thing about this wine is that it's an appellation de origen contrôlée. As you can see right there, there's the region. Now, it isn't a village or a specific vineyard, but it is an appellation, and it is from France. It was bottled by Louis Jadot. So this is the standard in Pinot Noir because not only does it have an appellation, but the vineyards have been planted there since 100 CE. So it's been there for a while now. And when you think of Pinot Noir, you should think of Louis Jadot and Bourgogne, France, because that's where the grape originates. The interesting thing about this grape is that it has a thin skin, so it's very hard and difficult to cultivate. I like degrees of difficulty because that makes it more interesting. You know, the harder it is to cultivate, process, and ferment, the better, because it makes it more difficult and more interesting to drink. However, I just got to get this off the top of my head. It was kind of disappointing. Very disappointing. I thought I was going to have a magical experience drinking my first French wine, specific region, in France. But no, man, it was actually pretty, and this is my own personal opinion, right? So to me, it just seemed kind of watered down. Sure, there's hints of raspberry, strawberry, whatever you want to call it. It is a berry, right? But it wasn't like, phenomenal. It wasn't like, interesting or something. But then again, wines are meant to highlight a certain event in your life, right? The birth of a child, Thanksgiving dinner, or something like that. So, for this bottle of wine, we're going to use it, or I'm going to recommend it for Thanksgiving dinner. Not only because, we got to give it some meaning, but because it has some tannins. It's not heavy like a Cabernet Sauvignon, but it is smooth, refreshing, and it does have enough tannins where it can wash away those proteins and fats, right? So it's pretty good. And plus, if you have a wine bottle that's from France on your dinner table, you'll satisfy the wine aficionado uncle that you have, right? So let's give it a pour. It is a red wine. So we do have the dark olive green bottle, but this time it's a burgundy bottle. It's not a Bordeaux bottle style because it's from Bourgogne, France, right? Bourgogne, France. Okay, so immediately, at first scent, or even when you smell it out of the bottle, you do get a strawberry scent, right? Now, it's no Fruit Loops or any strawberry scent like that, or Mike and Ike's candy, right? It is very subtle, and you do have to kind of think about what you're smelling and then go for the whiff. But the strawberry did come out without thinking about it too much. So, yeah, strawberry. The alcohol's there. This is a 12.5, which is nice. I appreciate that. Thank you, France. So a lot of people suck in air or let the wine aerate, but I think it just brings out too much alcohol when you do that. I actually taste the wine a lot better when I just drink it. When I don't think about it and I drink it, boom, I get an immediate feeling. If I think about it too much, start aerating it, so I can get more oxygen in, then I don't taste the wine. I just taste more alcohol. I do have my nose open, I don't pinch it and drink it, because that's what gives me the flavor. So I've been drinking this wine for about 2 days now, or actually 2 or 3 days, and I just noticed a difference. When I first opened it, it was crisp, it was very light, and I could feel it playing with my tongue. Yeah. And it's just, it died. I can definitely smell and taste a little bit of flatness. Some of the alcohol is gone. Not too much, but it did go flat a little bit. I didn't expect that to happen in 2 days. So that's a difference. Still tastes great though. Very drinkable. This is the standard, people. Pinot Noir from Bourgogne, France. So I didn't want to grade it, but I did anyways because you guys want to see a grade. So I gave it a 9. I won't go into much detail. The sweetness was on point because this is a standard, right? So sweetness, the sourness, the bitterness, the tannins, everything was all there. But the emotion behind it was not. There was no emotion behind this bottle. It was great to open up a French wine, but it just didn't do it for me. So I got a 9. It did not get a 10. Thank God this bottle wasn't like $300. It was only $20.